Right, so here's an interesting day. I'm going for a COVID test. The reason being is I got some sort of symptoms yesterday, and then last night I was incredibly achy, but I don't think I've got it, but because I'm showing I've got the cough, a cough, and I had the body aches, I thought... Not the cough.
I think you've caught a virus off Theo, because Theo's not been very well the last
Theo hasn't been
days.
very well, and I think I've caught a virus off him, but I'm going to go and get the COVID test done. So you can all laugh your heads off when you're seeing this thing go up my nostrils.
Yeah, we're so filming it.
It is actually quite funny, and I hate laughing at...
Well, you don't really.
I do, but even the people at the COVID place were laughing last time when you had it done.
Whatever.
Remember, we
Bista's got
looked
a
over-
mask on because she's like, I'm not catching this.
Okay.
Mister, you've got a child's mask on, look at your ears.
See you in a minute. Ems, you are so supportive. You're going to do the test on me, aren't you?
I am. I'm taking my medical role very seriously. Last time when you had symptoms and we had to get you tested, do you remember you were like gagging and choking so much? I looked over and the people working at the test centre just wetting themselves laughing. They could hear you through the window going...
It's going to happen again now. Anyway, let's see what happens.
If I was a gambling woman, I'd say you probably caught a virus off Theo.
I think so
isn't
too,
COVID.
because Theo he had a rash and he just had a sore throat, and so it could just be a virus, you know.
Yeah, he didn't have a temperature at all.
He didn't have a temperature, and he wasn't achy, but man, last night I was achy. But anyway, that's typical guy whinging about man flu. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I feel a bit better now because I've had paracetamol and a triple espresso. I'm buzzing. Sort of, I'm not really buzzing. Right, here we are. This is for our COVID test.
Oh, Millie thinks we're going to Chesington.
So here we are. We've got to go in here and then we've got to get the test done. Theo, sorry, what did you say? Okay, hold on.
You didn't. What did you say?
Theo, what did you say? You know where we are, don't you? Where are we? Yeah. And you said you missed Chesington, didn't you?
Loves
It won't be
Chesington.
long, son. Well, that's not 100% true.
Do you think you have corona?
No,
Liv,
I
you
don't
do.
think you do. I think you've got Theo, but you
I
have got
don't.
quite a lot of coughing.
I have got a lot of coughing going on. That's the only problem. So this is probably the busiest we've seen it, to be fair. There's loads of cars queuing. I don't remember queuing before, so they
thank
put
you.
the thing on our window, and now we've just got to wait till we get to zone 1. Right, how are we going to do that and then receive the thing?
Dad, please.
What?
You've coughed so much.
Oh, here we go. We're going.
I am.
You can film me, and then Bista's going to film me taking the swab.
Are you having one?
No, I'm not having one.
Emily's had COVID, mate.
Oh, the guy's doing it for them.
Oh.
Oh, maybe the guy will do it on you.
Oh no.
It's not that bad, you must admit. It's not the end of the world. Do you want me to offer to do it, or you rather
No,
they do it?
let them do it, because I want to see you film it.
I think
You better ask them if you don't mind
Yeah, I
filming.
will ask them.
Oh, there's a little old couple in front of us.
Oh, I love them.
It must be so scary for old people, don't you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Dad.
Well, no, because it's scary for me, and I'm
No,
young,
I
and I
know.
know how it must feel for
Imagine
someone.
if you had health conditions or you were elderly, it would be so scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. The whole day flipping, everyone's panicking because.
I
of
feel
all
bad
this.
for everyone.
Oh
look.
no, no, no! Oh no,
No,
poor
don't.
elderly people. No.
Oh, he's coughing. I can't cope with him.
Okay, I'm gutted you guys did not see that. I'm gonna let the team tell you how that went.
Well, I mean, you did do well. There was... I'll let Mr. explain.
So we weren't allowed to film, but it was so funny. Like, I couldn't stop laughing because you just saw his face. It was. I found it really funny, but then I won't be laughing if he does have it. Does that make sense? But it was funny. I wish you filmed it.
I was literally.
You're like.
horrid.
That's what he was like.
Absolutely worth it. There was a good point because Emily was like, you know, there were these elderly couple in front of us that had to have it done, and it was so sad to see. Imagine how you'd feel if you were elderly or you had underlying health conditions. So, you know, we got to think how lucky we are, or I've got to feel how lucky I am. But anyway, that was. I'm gutted we couldn't film it, but we're not allowed to apparently. But man, that was weird. Anyway, we'll see you later.
so funny, you lot.
They're laughing at this game I'm playing because the thing keeps like, I don't know.
I gotta admit, you guys with the rabbits are awesome.
Can I take the net?
Look at them.
Oh, sorry, Ted.
I
You
love
guys are awesome with them. You give them a lot of love.
Hello.
So, the kids have been taking the absolute mick out of me because they reckon I'm exaggerating, right? Because like right now I feel okay. I've taken a couple of paracetamol and I feel all right. But they reckon that when I'm doing my little vlogs to camera that I'm exaggerating. So I'm like, okay. At those times, the pain is real, okay? Us guys do mean what we say. It's not man flu, you know. Whatever. Guys, any guys out there watching this, you understand my pain, right? I mean, even Emily's like, just kind of looking at me as if, come on, man, you're overdoing it. I'm like, what? I've actually been quite positive through this, although I want to be negative. Oh, the irony. So I woke up this morning, I haven't got my results back yet, and I was in I was aching all over. I was in absolute agony, but I don't think it's coronavirus because I have my coughing subsided and I haven't had a temperature. Anyway, either way, I don't think it is coronavirus. I'm gonna get my results hopefully today. But what I will say is paracetamol has been incredible because as soon as I took it an hour and a half ago, had my coffee and I feel much better. But as soon as that paracetamol wears off, the aches are just horrible. So anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for listening to me ramble, but I thought you'd enjoy this little journey and see what happens. I hope you're all safe out there. So the results have come through and I have tested positive. So I'm actually quite surprised because I didn't think I had all the symptoms. I didn't have any temperature, but it just goes to show that it could be anything. But like I said, I'm incredibly grateful that if this is, you know, hopefully it doesn't get worse, obviously. But if this is what it is, the aches, the body aches, and then I'm very grateful that I've got this version of it. It's not pleasant, but it's, you know, I'm very, very lucky because I have got a cousin that's still on oxygen in hospital and it really freaks me out. And I know there's a lot of people that get this and get affected really bad. So hopefully this doesn't get any worse. Definitely last night was the worst night so far. But yeah, I've got to self-isolate now for 10 days from when the day after symptoms started. I'll keep you guys posted. This morning I was rough as guts, but after my espresso and after my paracetamol, I seem to be okay. So please stay safe out there, guys. And yes, I'll keep you posted. Bye. Okay, so it's about, what time is it now? It's about 5 o'clock. Symptoms are still the same as they were, still got the achiness, still got that sort of real full congestion feeling, but without having a cold. So there's no, like, my nose is clear, but I'm completely congested. My mouth sort of tastes a bit metallic-y. I can't explain it. And yeah, it's weird because I was documenting this just almost certain that it wasn't going to be that. And I thought, oh, it'd be good, you know, to show people the process and that. And then all of a sudden you get told you are positive. And then it's not good for people that have had anxiety in the past, which I definitely have. And Theo wasn't well. He had a virus the other day, which I'm starting to question whether he had this and has passed it on to me. I don't know. But whatever the case is, that's the one thing I don't want to happen. The other thing is I hope the symptoms don't get worse, because if it can stay like this, I can handle it. And I'm very grateful that that's what I've got. And it makes you realize how real this is. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't think this is happening, but it is. I mean, how the hell did I get it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you think it's just not going to happen to you, and it does. I hope you all stay safe and don't catch this little fella. So I woke up today and I was definitely feeling better than I was this time yesterday. And so I got up and I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm coming to the end of it. And then I went downstairs and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I felt crap again. But I think the main point for me that makes me smile a bit is that it's a brand new year, and if I've got it now, it means I can't spread it to anyone after this, you know, and I will feel a lot like better when we're allowed to be around people that I don't think I'm going to pass anything on to anyone, obviously vice versa as well. So yeah, so just an update. So feeling not bad, and really grateful that I should be about 5 or 6 days into this now, maybe more. So hopefully I'm yes. Anyway, thank you for listening again. But man, am I bored. So I have figured a way that I can walk around parts of the house as if I wear a mask. And the irony is I've got to self-isolate, and yet I'm breathing all over Gino De Campo. Now Gino's a good friend of mine, but I'm sure he wouldn't want me breathing on him right now. Gino though, thanks for the mask, man.
What are you doing?
Listen, mate, you know,
Although, thank you for hoovering.
COVID is not going to stop me. But I have to do it in a mask. I have to be away from everyone else.
This does make it look like you've been doing manual labour the whole time though. Have you raised a finger apart from this exact second? No. I have been looking after him.
I need to do something, I'll go mad. I'm vacuuming now. Just feel like I just...
There's a bit there, you missed it.
Huh?
Bit there, you missed it. He's snoozing.
So it's been a bit of a weird few days. Pete had a bit of a tickly cough, which it was kind of a bit intermittent, so we sort of didn't do too much about it. He woke up in the morning and felt like achy overnight, so we thought, kids are meant to be going to school, I'm meant to be going to work, so we better get him tested. So we did, and we were all obviously sort of half joking about it because we thought he doesn't really fit the symptoms particularly. And plus, the weirdest thing about all of this is he literally hasn't been anywhere. He is the most careful of anyone I know. You know, obviously I've been going to work, the kids have gone to school, he has stayed at home. And so when it came back positive, like, I was absolutely shocked because, I mean, honestly, when we were filling out the track and trace form, it was actually difficult to fill out because they were like saying, add another activity that you've done. We were like, he hasn't done anything. They were like, add another activity. Literally nothing. He stayed at home. So it's just so weird. So yeah, we don't really know where he's got it from. And which is, I guess, a weird thing to think of, but luckily he's pretty well. He's just been kind of a bit achy and coughing and just a bit under the weather really, but it's fine. So we're all isolating at home together. Kids are off school. Obviously, I'll be working from home for a few days, trying to. But yeah, very weird times. Luckily, I'm sort of able to keep a bit of an eye on him, make sure he's okay. He does seem to have turned a bit of a corner, which is really good. So hopefully he'll carry on getting better, hopefully. But yeah, it's important obviously to think about all the people who don't have it that easily and obviously end up getting very, very sick, as we've all heard about. So I feel very lucky that so far he's been okay. But let's keep fingers crossed it stays that way.